This is Lee Rosenbaum, and I'm here with Per Knutos, who is the Chief of Conservation for the Cleveland Museum of Art. And we are here with one of the great paintings of Cleveland. It's prized Caravaggio. Not looking in really great shape at the moment, though, so tell us what's going on. We're here in the conservation studio, and we're at a very particular point in the restoration of this great picture.
Well, I do not want to steal anybody's thunder. The conservator that works on this project is Dean Yoder.
Yes.
He's homesick today, so I'm his stand-in.
Okay.
What you see is our painting, Crucifixion of St. Andrew.
Yes.
Dean has finished the cleaning, so what you see right now is all Caravaggio, except from the losses and the fills. But Dean started to work on this painting in March last year. We had the painting here for about a month for technical analysis and for examination. Mm-hmm. And then he went out in the galleries and cleaned about 60% of the painting on view. And
with all the visitors circled around him and asking him questions?
Actually, he was far enough away so he wouldn't be disturbed by visitors, but there was a Q&A once a week where he could approach the visitors, answer their questions, but there was a wall where they could ask questions, and they were put up on a daily basis. So
and then he would respond to them, or somebody would respond
somebody
to
in the museum did, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So what kinds of questions did he get? Do you remember what people wanted to know?
From very technical questions to very private, are you married? How do I become a conservator?
He became a real star.
Right, and talking about the x-rays. We had x-rays and infrared images up on the screen as well. So they were very, very varied. But it was very popular. It was the most well-attended exhibition during the summer. So,
really?
Yeah.
Now, I saw images of this online, and I guess I don't usually see paintings in this state. I must say I was surprised by the extent of the losses. Is this unusual, or is this?
No. This is, for a painting that is about 400 years old, this is not uncommon.
And what were some of the surprises or findings that you made in analyzing this picture by getting into the nitty-gritty of the materials and how it was put together?
We knew that Caravaggio used incisions to lay out the composition, and it was known that he had done that with this painting, but we found several more areas of incisions. An incision is where he scraped in the ground layer just to place the composition prior to him painting the painting. This had several layers of varnish on it. Let me see here if I can show you. Here is an image of the painting before restoration. So you can see here, this area here, you can see how crazed it looked, and also the difference in color and how it obscured the tones, and also the three-dimensionality of the folds. And that was all in the varnish layer. There were micro fissures in the varnish layer that really obscured, that made it look milky in the appearance. And there was such a thick layer of restoration on this painting. The painting was conserved in 1973, and we have records from that conservation campaign. And we know by looking at the painting that there's been several campaigns prior to that.
But those campaigns didn't remove a lot of those layers, or those?
Probably at that point, it was all the layers that was put on prior to the restoration in 1973 were removed.
So these all came on later?
Yeah.
When it was owned by, when was it owned by Cleveland? Was it owned?
76. It came to our collection in 76.
Okay.
So I assume that the restoration was to prepare for the sale.
Oh, okay.
So,
but it wasn't done the way that a museum would have.
Well, I mean, we have the luxury of being able to spend the appropriate time on the painting and to do it properly. And hopefully we will be the last one for the next 100 years to touch it.
Get it right this time so that it doesn't have to be done again. So we're now at the state where everything that's not Caravaggio has been removed, but the in-painting has yet to be, or whatever he's going to do to fill the gaps. And how is he going to deal with all the losses? What is the campaign that he's going to do now?
So the next step will be to put an isolating layer on the entire painting of a varnish layer.
Isolating to preserve what's original.
To separate the in-painting from the
original. Yeah. Okay.
And then he will start the in-painting campaign.
Okay. So in filling in big areas of losses, I mean, he's not going to, he's going to fill it in so it looks as if it were.
Well, there's actually not that much.
I mean, I'm looking at this.
Oh, this area here.
Yeah.
That's actually where the canvas was lost.
The canvas was lost.
In the past.
Huh.
So this is a canvas insert, and the reason why there's a canvas insert there is to get the plane up to the same level as the paint.
Huh.
So the inpainting will be, of course, just be in the areas
Right.
of loss and not over any original paint.
But it won't be obvious to the museum goer that you're not going to just do it like in a flat area where they know that this is in painting. You're going to make it all blend
Yeah,
as if it were Caravaggio.
Right, we will do an integrated in-painting campaign, yes.
Yeah. I mean, there are some really unfortunate losses like his eyes. What do you do about that? How do you know what's supposed to be there?
Well, we have this, and also there's two other versions, two copies of this painting that were made when this
contemporaneously.
Painting,
Oh, so that's how you do it.
Yeah. So we have documentation to go. It was very, very fortuitous that we have that.
Okay, when do you think this will all be done? I know
well,
when the director was hoping you'll have it done for the centennial.
Yes, and that's what we're aiming for, of course.
2016.
Yeah.
And is that a realistic?
I think so. I think so.
Okay.
And I think Dean thinks so as well.
Okay. Now, did this whole campaign come about because Sicily wanted to borrow it, and you had to see if it was fit to travel? I mean, the timing certainly was that. Whether that was the impetus, I don't know.
It was also because I had just started here at the museum in 2012. It was in dire need of treatment, and we've exposed areas that were not seen before. For example, the subtle shifts in the ear, the flesh tones, the very subtle brush handling by Caravaggio was covered up by restoration. So we wanted this painting to look as good as it can for our centennial celebration.
Right.
But of course, there was a loan request as well. But we have to think about, well, we are the long-term owners and displayers of these objects, so we're doing it for us.
And will it be too fragile to travel?
We are still, once this is done, the assessment will, we have to go through the assessment and fully look at the bigger picture on this painting.
Sicily still wants it, I presume, and is hoping to get it.
We're still, I mean, I haven't, we're still in discussion.
Okay, but meanwhile, at some point, visitors to this museum in 2016 will probably have the great joy of seeing this in wonderful condition.
I mean, it would look absolutely transformed.
Sounds like a reason to come back.
Absolutely.
All right,
absolutely.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh,